Hey, I'm Chris, also known as Crystal Pulse Online. This is the Kamvas GT-221 Pro HD IPS blah 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 blah. So, I think you can have a look at some other reviews for what was in the box and how well it was packaged, etc. It was so well packaged that I was feeling pretty confident that there was going to be no damage to it at all. I don't know where at some point the damage happened, but I got this, and basically there's kind of like a manufacturing screw inside loose. So you pick it up and you can tilt it, and it's that's pretty annoying, and that's going to be the main reason I'm taking it back. I also got these pens. You get two of them, and then one of them is just like hypersensitive, and there's just no gradation in sort of the pressure. It's just all thin or all thick. This one works well. It's fine. I've charged it maybe once or twice and been using this for about a month now. So it's not too bad. Comes like a little wire, it's a piece of cake to do. So I've been using this Wacom Intuos 3 for about 15 years, and it became second nature to me to just have it on my lap and just drawing at it, looking at the screen. I had no problems, but as I got more interested in this, I noticed that this was, I don't know, the technology seemed to be going into pretty exciting directions, and I wanted to try it out. So I got this one. It's the most sort of like affordable, nearest thing to a Cintiq. I think it was like £650, so I don't know, $720. And I think maybe it's a bit pricey for what it is. I think I probably would have been happy with 500. That would have felt quite nice and well rounded, and maybe it will go that way. But it's a HD screen. Having worked with a retina screen for so long, this feels kind of blurry now, and I notice it's sort of like when I'm doing my paintings, I'll have them on maybe 300 dpi, be quite a big canvas size, maybe about 30-40 centimeters in width or length, and it just didn't feel that sharp. When I've painted something, I don't know, it felt a bit soft, and then I'd pull it over to this screen here, and then I also notice all the detail that I've been putting in, and yeah, there's quite a bit of a disparity between the two. So I think I would actually go for a QHD option next. So I think Wacom have got that in the pipeline for like maybe like a smaller model. I think the 27 QHDs out, and that's great, but it feels a bit big for this desk here. I mean, like, this is the 22-inch screen-ish, and then I've got a 15-inch laptop, and they just fit, and I'm kind of bending cables here. So it's, I don't know, it's a bit uncomfortable, I suppose. So I don't know, I think maybe for me, I could do like a slightly smaller screen, maybe 20. I don't know if 16 might be too small, but I don't know, we'll see what they come out with, and hopefully there will be one around that sort of size. I suppose the other problem I've been having is, you might notice that I've got a bit of a gap down here. I found that when I was drawing, I'm hitting this touch bar, and it was just zooming in and out all the time. Drawing, and then you start zooming in. So what I've done is turn them off. I think they are off. Yeah. Yes, I'm kind of losing a bit of this canvas here. I kind of maybe wish they weren't there. I mean, I think you can screw this standing upside down or however which way you want. So in some ways they are unnecessary, and they're sort of just mirroring what I've got over here anyway. So they're completely useless, and it just gets in the way. And it's just making me have to adapt my screen, which is no good either. Just remembered actually, on this pen, with the Wacom ones, you can have this be your color picker. I quite like that. I have right click as the top button. You can't assign just the option button. It has to, like, this doesn't got like a hover ability almost. It just clicks. And I did come across a review of the lady who said that she was able to make that work, but I don't think I actually believe her, because I got in touch with Huion, and they themselves told me that no, there's no way it could have a colour picker on it. So you could assign K to it and then put up the whole sort of colour picker and then choose your colour, or just sort of colour picker, make the screen pop up and then choose it there. But I don't know, it was kind of a bit laborious. What you can do is make one of these buttons option, and then you can hold it and choose the colour. So I can be painting this, adding some green here, and maybe I like that middle colour option, blah blah blah, and that's fine, kind of. I guess I could learn to adapt to that, but it's not a deal. I spent 15 years colour picking like this, so I still do it, and then find that it's not doing it, and just get irritated. It's got like 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. There's no angling to it, which I kind of used. You know, if you're sort of like getting some texture painting, it's quite nice to have that angle and control like the flat brushes and make them do that. So it's not the end of the world, but it'd be nice if it did it. In terms of the colour, I've been pretty happy with that. Out of the box, I've not adjusted it in the slightest. It seems pretty true to how my Mac has it, so yeah, 4 points there. The driver you get with it's alright. It's got sort of like self-explanatory bits and bobs. The pressure curve, I think I put it a little bit high, so you can, I'll do a little test here. See it quite light, and then the more I press, it's this one, it kind of has it so it will stay quite thin, and then towards the end of your pressure just ramps up really quickly. So there's, yeah, that, I think that demonstrates a jump pretty well there. It's not as smooth as it could be, but it's not bad. So you can have it so it's pretty just like bang on level there, so it should be pretty even the whole way. But I don't know, I don't find it's quite as good as a Wacom one. I make it really firm, and then I've got, you know, I can just quite lightly press the pen, and then again towards the end here it just ramps up too fast. So just maybe like 1 dot below that, so it's 2 from the top there. Feels about right to me. I'm getting just the right amount of gradation, and then I just don't press too hard, and I make sure that the brush I'm using is a little bit fatter than I need it to be, and then I can just play around in this sort of lower range a lot more. Because I kept accidentally pressing this to colour pick, I've just set that as B, so just I'm always in the paintbrush rather than anything else. Because there was times when I'd be in maybe like the smudge tool or something, and then I'd press B to colour pick, and that doesn't work anyway, but it's put it back into the brush tool, and then I can kind of colour pick. So it worked out. It makes sense. Maybe. Press keys, so I have them, all my brushes at the top here, bigger, wider brush, and then space, colour pick, choose to get the colour picker window up, and redo, undo. There's the bit. I don't know. I don't use the express keys too much. I find I'm calibrating the monitor a lot. Sort of, I don't know. I find like, you know, you're changing your angle a little bit, and then that makes the parallax worse. So if I know if I've changed position quite a bit, I'll just recalibrate. It doesn't take too long, just like 9 little points. Just try and get them dead on, and don't move my head too much. And then it's not too bad. It's good. It's okay. What else we got? Build quality is good. The little slidey ramp thing is easy. It's very easy to put together. Feels good. There's a load of buttons up here to change the brightness and contrast, and change the colours and make it more HD or whatever. And it feels pretty good. Like the sort of like somewhat matte screen, anti-glare screen work quite well. I've got kind of lights coming from all over the place, and it's really nicely balanced and diffused across the board. The nib doesn't seem to have had any wear at all, despite about a month's worth of use. This particular pen nib seems okay. It felt a bit kind of spongy to start with, but the more I've used it, the more I've got used to it. So that was cool. If you've kind of used the Wacom tablet before, it feels quite a bit like their springy nib, which I use anyway. It's just not, I don't know, the Wacom one's a little bit firmer. So I guess overall, I'd probably give it maybe 7 or 8 out of 10. For me, it's not hitting those higher echelons just because I had so many problems-ish with it when it came in. Well, the Huion support have been really good. I told them about the screen, and they said, yeah, it's a loose screw. And they offered me £70 compensation, which isn't enough in this case, because it combined with the pen that didn't quite work, and not being able to the colour pick, which is actually really important for me. I'm just going to send it back through Amazon. They're pretty cool. 7 out of 10. If you've never used a Wacom before, coming straight into this, it would probably be a 10 out of 10 tablet. but having known what Wacom's like, you know, it just doesn't quite perform like what that one does. And I'll probably just go back to this for a couple of months. I don't know, maybe Huion will make a QHD version, and there's a possibility that I could try that out and be really happy with it. But yeah, I don't know, I'd have to think about this pen thing. I do like colour picking. Well, I think that about wraps it up. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below, and hopefully I should be able to get back to you in time. I think I'm returning this tomorrow, so I won't be able to try anything else out. But yeah, I don't know, I've played with it pretty thoroughly, so if you have any particular burning questions, I definitely can answer those. Thank you very much. If this was useful, please give it a like. If not, don't give it a like. Thanks.